Dawn French's new live show is called 30 Million Minutes. That's approximately the time she has been alive. And I give thanks for every minute that she's been here. She's one of my favourites. Over the course of her 2-hour show, she lets us in on what's made her who she is. And I'm intrigued by this, Dawn. Dialogue, lip syncing and dancing. It sounds like quite the show. Hello, Dawn.
Hi there. And thank you for that. Yeah, it is. It contains all of those things. I actually find it quite hard to categorise this show, which is a good thing, I think, but difficult to give you a kind of soundbite of what it is. I know all the things it isn't. It isn't particularly stand-up. It isn't a slideshow. It isn't a monologue, but it is elements of all of that. I just tried to write a unique show, something I hadn't seen before and something I certainly hadn't performed before. So that I could kind of connect with an audience and tell them my own stories. And I knew I was going to be on my own on stage, but I wanted to bring my family onto the stage with me, kind of people the stage with my family and explain who made me, if you like. And so in a way, although I'm talking about me and my life and all the various different stories and things, bad and good things that have happened to me, I hope that lots of people connect with it, because we've all had quite similar experience. You don't get to be 58, which is what I am, without all sorts of stuff happening. So people have said to me afterwards, yeah, I had that, or something like that happened to me too. And I'm glad about that it resonates with people. Then it's got an authenticity that I'm delighted about.
So you bring them all out on stage?
Well, I don't actually bring them, metaphorically.
So it's not. I was imagining some sort of pantomime horse.
No, so not that.
Coming out.
Although that's a good idea. No, I have photos of people. I have a home film. I recreate particular situations that have happened with my family. I introduce you, for instance, to I have an evil granny and a good granny, and I describe why they are those names. And I introduce you to my mum and my dad, both of who have passed on, but I explain, all the stuff about how, what they gave me in my life and what I've learnt.
How does your family deal with you going blur on stage?
Well, I had to make sure that my daughter, especially, who's 24, I had to make sure that she was okay with being in the show. And to begin with, she enjoyed withholding her permission as a sort of power. And she went, no, I don't want to be involved with the show. Do not mention me. I went, okay, it's a shame, because I was going to let people hear you singing, and I've got funny stories about when you were little, and I certainly wouldn't be showing any pictures of her now, because but pictures of her when she was a baby and things like that. I said, okay, that's fine. However, of course, I will be talking about my stepkids, and that they're fine with that. And immediately then she went, right, okay, actually, I think I do want to be involved with the show now.
Actually, Mum, I could come and be a roadie for you.
I'll be the back end of the
horse.
horse.
On stage instead of you.
And when you say cringeworthy stories, what is a cringeworthy story?
Well, it depends how much I can say, really. There were moments like I had a gynecological visit with my own mother, which was very interesting. My mother had an accident and I had to help her with something. And so, yeah, there's something that stayed with me for my life. I had to have a little bit of therapy to deal with that.
There is no Hallmark card.
So it is cringy, but it is also hilarious, I hope.
Your show has had so many accolades, and it's been so
thanks.
successful that there is actually a giant finale, a final show at the Opera House.
Oh, I can't believe
You're
this is
playing
happening.
the Opera House.
I can't believe it. And I thought, how perfect to finish a visit to Australia, because I will have been away from home for 3 months by then. And I thought, the Opera House. I just would never have dreamed that I would do a show at the Opera House on my own. I'm so delighted.
This is great. And you can't suck at the Opera House, because the room, everyone goes
Watch me.
there. No, you can't. You could get up there and play pan flute.
Is that right?
It's true. You could get up there and do anything, because people go to the Opera House and it's already pre-funny. It's already a big show.
Okay.
You're
so
pre-loved.
People think
pre-loved.
you're pre-loved, and you're already pre-loved.
Oh well.
So,
well, I would aim to do my best ever show there. I would not want to go there and do anything other than my best, and that would be my very last night. And I don't think I will ever do the show again.
There'll be
after
tears,
that.
I imagine.
There might
night.
be tears, and I've got my pirates with me. I bring a crew from England with me, and I'm from Cornwall in England, and we call them the Pirates. And we've been working together for quite a long time now, because I wrote this show when I was 56. I'm 58 now, but I wrote it when I was 56, which is what 30 million minutes is. In fact, it's a bit of a lie to still be calling it 30 million minutes, because I'm 58 now.
Fraud
but
Squad
I'm
will
saying,
get you.
give or take a few minutes because it's too nice. It's too nice and round on the poster, all the noughts. I don't want to change it.
You've learnt the words now.
I've learnt the words, exactly.
And you've made the posters. They cost a fortune.
Made the posters, exactly.
We won't tell ICAC, that's our corruption watchdog,
that you're lying.
ICAC.
We won't tell ICAC. We'll just say, because we're terrible at maths, so we believe
we're
you.
terrible at maths. And I do say or thereabouts. So I'm telling the truth. And you can work out your own million minutes thing. There's a thing in the programme that enables you to work out your own million minutes of how long you've been alive. Great. But when I found out that, 56 and a half years, I think it was, is 30 million minutes, I thought, blimey, that's a lot of minutes.
It is.
And really, part of the point of the show is not to waste any of the minutes.
Not
and
to
as
waste
you
them
get
trying
older,
to hold your gut in or anything stupid.
nothing like that. Just give in and enjoy it and be cheerful. I've learnt that as well, I've learnt to not worry so much about the future all the time, but to live right as you are today, take it as it comes, relax a bit and cheer up.
I feel like weeping now. I haven't even seen the show. I don't think I can handle it.
If you need a pantomime horse, I tell you what, I'm not going in the back end this time, okay? Amanda?
So have you two done this before now?
This
is something I would pay to see, frankly.
We could do that at the Opera House and people would say, oh, bravo, that is...
Maybe you could be the warm-up act for me.
So cutting edge. We'd love to. All right, we'll be the one in the back end of the horse.
30 million minutes at the Sydney Opera House, Sunday, April 10. Tickets on sale on Friday from livenation.com.au.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. See you there.
See you there.